Patricia from Tribe2Village. This is our tribe, our village, our family. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I just wanted to share that I've been through a lot, y'all. Well, actually, anyone who has a pulse knows that there's a lot going on in the world today. From voter suppression to rise in hate crimes to mass shootings to the pandemic. There's just a lot going on, and it all comes together to make this perfect storm for anxiety. And I'll be the first to admit, like, I deal with anxiety every day. And one thing that shot my anxiety through the roof recently was watching, I can't even talk about it without taking a deep breath, was watching the trial for Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd, rest in peace. And I watched it on Wednesday, and Wednesday was the day where they showed all the body cam footage from each officer. So we were able to see his murder multiple times. And that was such a traumatic experience for me. I felt all the pain, all the suffering, all the pain that he was going through, the helplessness, the confusion that he was going through, crying out for his mother, begging for his life, that the people who were standing by, begging the officers to get off of him, how they felt, the trauma they were experiencing, the trauma that then I started to think about the trauma that his family members are experiencing, the trauma that his community is experiencing, the trauma that anyone who looks like him, including myself, is experiencing, the trauma that we all should feel as human beings after that. And then what made my anxiety even worse was thinking about how, as we've seen time and time again, there's a possibility that there might not be justice. And when I thought about all of those things, my chest started to tighten. I started to feel pain all over my body. I started to have shallow breaths. I had to make the intentional decision to turn it off and take a step back. So for anyone who's experiencing anxiety, if you're able to separate yourself from the trigger or limit the trigger, by all means do so for your own mental health. And that was one step that I took to manage that anxiety, but that trauma still follows me, so I'm still dealing with it. And what I have to do is, when I realize that out of nowhere, I could be doing something, and out of nowhere, I could start, hyperventilating, or just, I feel the tightness, or whatever your symptoms might be of anxiety. Whenever you feel that, one thing that is working for me is alternate nostril breathing. And this is how I do it, and I'll include a link in the description for further instructions. You have your right hand, you put down your index finger and your middle finger. You seal your right nostril with your right thumb, like this. Inhale through your left nostril. Seal it. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Seal. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Seal. Exhale through the right. And now you could repeat that for as many times as you need to, and you could close your eyes if that helps you to focus on your breath. But I love this breathing technique because it allows me to ground myself and be present in the moment, because I have to focus on my breathing. And by being present in the moment, I'm not focusing on all the things that triggers my anxiety, and it's very relaxing to the body. So I encourage you, if you're dealing with anxiety, to try 1, separating yourself from the trigger, and 2, try alternate nostril breathing. And if you know of any other breathing techniques, please, leave them in the comments. I would love to read about it, and I'm sure it will be helpful to not only myself, but to many other people out there. And if you know of any other general tips for managing anxiety, I would love to read about that too. So let's continue to elevate and grow together. And thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to like, comment, share. Let's keep growing our tribe. Bye.